Hi, my name is Regina Stankwitz, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to use Educreations. So this is what the site looks like, and I'm going to show you how to log in. So you're just going to log in with whatever email you think is best. I'm going to be using my personal email just because that is easier for me to access. Make sure your password is nice and secure. I'm not going to have it remember me because this is not my personal laptop. This is what the site will look like whenever you log in. You have your profile right here, you have your lessons, and you have your classes. And these are my 2 lessons that I have added. I would like to say before we get started that you will need an iPad to create lessons. You are not able to create these lessons on a computer, which is a little upsetting, but I believe it is worth it. But you are able to view everything else and sort everything else out on the laptop. So I'll be showing you how to set up, how to create lessons on the iPad using a presentation that I made for us. Alright, now let me adjust my screen for us for a quick second. Alright, so this is how to use Educreations. Alright, so this is the screen that you'll see whenever you first get into Educreation. You have an array of colors, and up first we're going to go over the drawing tool. So this is how you mark things up, and you'll write on top of whatever you want. And you'll see I wrote hello. And secondly, you have your erase tool, which I used. It is this button. I don't know if you saw that when you mark it, but that is what I marked, and I was able to erase everything I wrote. These colors right here before I go any further are what you can draw in or write in, and I find that very interesting. Up next, we have a record button. Now this is what you press whenever you're ready to start your lesson. You're able to talk and write, and it is basically like an in-person lesson, and it's great for times like this right now where your students are online and you're able to talk to them and just openly communicate, and they have a visual and an aesthetic. It's very great. As we go on, we have this duplicate page and ink, and a duplicate page. So whenever you duplicate a page and ink, you're going to be duplicating whatever you have written on this page, which is nice in case you don't want to rewrite everything. But if you're just duplicating the page, again, you're just going to be duplicating whatever you have put on here. So let's just say I had a picture of a cat on here and I was labeling it, say, ears, whiskers, but I wanted to keep that so I can label the nose. I'd have and ink, but let's just say I wanted just the cat's face. I just have duplicate page again, so I got rid of the words. Super easy. Something I like about Educreations is you don't have to stick to just white paper. You can have lined paper, graph paper, coordinate grid, so it works with any classroom. That's something just interesting I enjoy. So as you can see, I chose lined paper. I just used some smiley faces on it. Those are the faces. Now up next we have this little addition symbol, and through this you are able to add text, which I'll show you how to do. You'll click the A, and you are able to add text. A screen will pop up, and it will say tap anywhere to write, and you'll just tap anywhere on the screen, and you'll insert your text wherever you like, and you're able to move it around with just a simple drag of your finger. Up next is photo or videos. It's basically the exact same thing. So through that, you'll just click the little landscape picture. You'll go to recently added, screenshots, or camera roll, whichever you prefer, and you click the photo you want. So I wanted this photo specifically, and then through that you are able to delete the photo if you click the wrong one, rotate it 90 degrees, duplicate it if you want to. You can fit it to height or width if it is too small, and you're able to lock it into place. If you don't want to do any of that, you can just click outside of the screen and adjust it to yourself however you please. Yep. Next up is you have immediate access to your camera. I didn't show you how to do it because it's basically the exact same as your photo, But with this, you can automatically take a picture if there's something important you have to show right then and there that is, let's say, on your board or in your classroom that you have to share that you don't have a photo of already saved in your camera roll. Now, down here, I do not have Pro. I'm not paying for Pro. But with Pro, you have options to export things or have things uh, directly linked from the web onto your presentation, which is a nice added bonus. Since I do not have Pro, I did not have this chance to work with these, so I'm unable to show you how that works, but that is an option. Now, this is how you save your videos up here, the little export video. You can save it as a draft, which will just save what you have so far on your screen. So let's say you're not done with the presentation yet and you only have a few slides made, you can go up here, save draft, it'll just be saved to your draft. Save finished video, that is after you've done recording, you can save it as a finished video, or you can discard all changes and it'll basically delete everything you made if you just feel like you completely messed up. It'll fix all that for you. And that is it on Educreations, how to set it up. So let me go back and I'll show you what a how I would implement it in my classroom. So this is a book that I would recommend my students to read, and this is just like an overview before I would want them to read it. So we just start off simple. We have character lists, and then through that I'm able to show them, hey, Miranda's my main character. I'm able to highlight that. And I point out that Julia is the antagonist. It's easy, it's interactive. You can also hear background, which is very nice. I can show the themes, and I'm starring the themes that I want, and I think that is nice. Let's pause that. Okay, let's go back. Now, this is how you add a new class. You click classes, you click add new class, class name. Let's name this technology. Subject area, I'm just going to say other, grade level. I'm going to just say higher ed. I'm just going to say college course. Create class. And I'm going to add a lesson. I'm going to click my how to use Educreations, add selected lessons, and it has been added. So now we can go to my lessons. See that? Classes. Middle school English, I have that. Technology, I have that. So everything has its place, and it's all nice and organized, and you're able to see the viewers. You're also able to see your students. You have a class code for each class. You can have a password, you have emails, and it really helps keep everything organized, especially if you have different classes. It's not all jumbled together. And so that is my video on Educreations, and I highly encourage you using it. Thank you.